Well, we need drivers to understand that they need to pay particular attention to those who are blind or who are using guide dogs, because we can't see what they're doing. We can't communicate with them through eyesight. So they need to be aware that we're there, and they need to be aware that when we're in the crosswalk, we need to have the right of way. The easiest way to recognize a pedestrian of that sort is that they will have either a long white cane that they will have extended in front of them to use to tell what's in front of them, or be using a guide dog in a very special harness. So those are the two things you'll notice: a white cane and a dog with a harness on it. That usually should be the thing that should clue a driver in that this person has a vision problem.
I would like drivers to be aware that a white cane, when it's extended arm's length, that cars should slow down and actually stop, because blind people have the right of way. Also, when crossing in a crosswalk and drivers are making a right on red, they're looking left and not looking at the pedestrian in the crosswalk.
I think from a holistic standpoint, what would make me feel safe is that if drivers were aware of pedestrians in total, not just blind pedestrians.
Anything that draws your attention away from paying particular attention to pedestrians and the other things on the side of the road, or that are not strictly dealing with driving, makes it more dangerous for us.
The number one fear is that nobody sees me or knows what the cane means. I can hear cars coming, but a lot of times they are going faster than the speed limit, and by the time I get into the crosswalk, when I haven't heard anything, there are people that are right on top of me.
If a blind or guide dog user is in the crosswalk, all traffic should remain stopped until that person has completely navigated the crosswalk, because it does take a person who does not have sight a little longer to get across most intersections.
It's going to be pretty rare that a blind person would turn his or her head like this and look up and down the streets, because we try to keep our ears more fast so we can track the traffic. So if my head is straight and I'm not looking up and down the street looking at traffic, the dog is close to me, my hand is close to the dog, and obvious holding a harness and not a leash, you know, those are clues for sure. If people would just take an extra second or two, not be so rushed, and take a little extra time, and we can save a lot of lives.
The major thing is I have the fear that the people in the automobiles will not see me, or if they do see me, they will not yield, because there's no way I can win a collision with an automobile.